So what is forgiveness? Forgiveness is a choice. It's not a feeling. You can choose to forgive and still be angry with the person. The feeling comes later. It first starts with a decision. Forgiveness is also a form of self-love. Someone that forgives someone else really is saying, in other words, that they value themselves and that they are taking responsibility and no longer want to feel these negative emotions on their hearts. It's just most of the time we don't know how to forgive. Forgiveness is also an opportunity. It's an opportunity for you to become the bigger person. You see, a weak person is not able to forgive. It's only the strong ones that forgive. And if you don't feel strong, choosing and taking action and moving forward into forgiveness will create in you inner strength, and you will become the bigger person. So why do we forgive? We forgive because we want to be free. We forgive because we want to be free from this burden, from the depression, from the sadness, from the anger, from the bitterness. We just want to walk out of prison. I know for me, it was an awareness that every time I would think about my father, I would talk to him, I would have these attack thoughts that would come racing through my mind. I hated the man so much. I hated him for our upbringing, and I had just a lot of resentment towards him. And at one point when I became aware of what was happening, that I would have all these thoughts coming at me, I had to make a decision. And I said, you know what? If I want to enjoy my life, I got to forgive the man. I have to let it go, because I would get so ungrounded and I would be in my head for days. And when you're in your head, you're not in your body. When you're not in your body, you're not present. When you're not present, you cannot enjoy, you cannot feel joy. So things had to change. So we forgive because we want to find inner peace. So coming up is 6 steps to find peace and for you to forgive. And these 6 steps, I promise you, works. I've applied them in my own life and I've found great freedom. Number 1 is taking responsibility for your part in the situation. And I know that might be hard. For me, I had to say I take responsibility for my life. Like, blaming is only giving your power away. Well, you did this to me and you did that and this happened. And you have at one point say, you know what? There's some things I don't understand. I don't know why this and that happened, but I take responsibility for my part, for being in this relationship with this person. You have power over that. And what happens is when you take responsibility, you're empowering yourself to make better decisions in the future for your relationship with this person. Number 2 is a technique that is called visualization. And it's a very powerful technique that helps you free yourself. So you sit down on a couch or you sit on a chair in a comfortable space and close your eyes and visualize your enemy on a stage, and you imagine people coming up to the stage and just hugging him or her, giving them gifts and praising them, and become aware of what you feel on the inside of you. Because most likely your body will cringe or contract, and you might feel anger, or it might be difficult for you to wish anything good on that person. But as you persevere, as you keep doing this over time, within, usually it might take 5 to 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes of visualization, but your body will become into a more at ease position, and the emotion, the negative emotion, the anger, the bitterness will pass through. And that's the goal, is for you to let the emotions pass through. Number 3 is the shifting technique. The shifting technique is very similar to the visualization. So you also sit in a chair, you lay on the couch, whatever works for you, close your eyes and let the attack thoughts come. And then let them come by just like a cloud in the sky, and then say thank you. So you never fight or argue or push the thoughts away. All you're really doing is you say, you know what, I'm okay with you. I'm okay with your negative thoughts. And you say thank you, but I'm going to choose a more positive, loving thought. And as you do that, again, most likely your body will cringe and you will contract. But as you keep doing it and you keep doing it, you don't have to mean the positive thought. You don't have to mean it. What matters is that you are shifting. You're shifting your attention. And what happens is as you do this, the negative thoughts drift away. Now you do have to do the pressing through, meaning to keep feeling the discomfort and then keep doing the shifting of your thoughts from negative to positive. And within no time, your body will come back to a calmer state, a more relaxed and laid back feeling, and the emotion that are attached to the negative thoughts will drift away. Number 4 is understanding your enemy's upbringing. Now, understanding their upbringing will help you develop compassion for them, because they most likely did not experience any kind of love. They probably were mistreated in many ways. And it develops compassion in your heart. Now, it doesn't excuse their behavior. It does not make it right. But again, forgiveness is about you, not them. It's for you. It's not for them. And in order for you to enjoy your life here now, how much longer do you want to be miserable? Is one question you may want to ask yourself. So when you learn to develop compassion for your enemy, it frees you, not them. Number 5, gratitude. Developing gratitude for the here and now in your life helps you remove the tunnel vision, because we can get so tunnel vision on what happened and have our minds so focused on the pain and the hurt that we're not living. And being grateful for what you have helps you just center yourself back and bring yourself back to here and now. Hey, I have so much. You know, I know stories of parents that have lost a child and they're so down and depressed about the loss of the child, which is huge. Don't get me wrong, it's very huge, but they forget about their own children that they have here now and needs them too. So gratitude for what you have really helps you make that shift. There's a story I read of a man that his son had been gunned down. And when he told his story, he kept talking about how great the police was and how good they were to him and how everything unfolded so smoothly and how compassionate and graceful the police force was with him. It was his own way to shift, because he couldn't keep focusing on the pain. He had to fill it with good, because there's still good going on in the world. Number 6, recreating your story. So the mind doesn't care if you tell him the truth or if you lie to it. It believes whatever you tell it. So you can recreate your past, and you can even embellish it if you want. You can make it up if you want. It's always helpful to come up with something good. Like my story, I think about how my dad taught us hard work, and that's a beautiful gift that he gave me. So, and that is the truth, but you can also make it up. You can embellish it. When I think about the work that we did back then, we stacked wood, in my visualization, I'm creating my childhood a lot happier than how I actually was back then, because it brings me joy and it lifts my spirit in the here and now, and all we have is the here and now. And it's about, forgiveness is about finding inner peace in the here and now. So I hope that this was helpful, and I know this will work. If you keep practicing it, you might have to do it multiple times, again and again, but it's working, and thank you.